Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Miami,
they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
So the Hornets starting five. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Terry Rozier is out there with Miller, and it's Williams in at the center position. And for the Bulls, we've got Zach LaVine. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's White in at the point guard position. Well, Doris, now we have series involved in the NBA schedule. How do you think this has affected the way you play the team the second time around?
You know, BA, in talking to NBA coaches, generally speaking, they love this. And the reason they love it is what happens in the playoffs. You are playing the same team over a 7-game series. So in a certain respect, this gives you just a little bit of a taste of it in the regular season.
Now here's LaVine. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. Pass to Miller. Williams a screen on Caruso. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. LaVine with it. Outside White. Caruso, a screen on Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Here's LaVine. That one rolls around and rims out. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Bridges passes to Miller. Pass to Hayward. Now here's Rozier. They set the pick. Back to Hayward. And it's cleared by Vucevic. You know, the Bulls got a really bad break the last 2 seasons with Lonzo Ball's health.
Well, B.A., I mean, he's a tremendous floor general. So talented. And to lose somebody like that for any team, it's a hard situation to overcome.
Here's Miller. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Rozier against White. Launches it. Rozier can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's LaVine for 3. It's hauled in by Hayward.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
LaVine with a steal. Pass to White. Back to LaVine. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Vucevic with it. Williams defending. Hayward against DeRozan. And that misses. That would have put him up. A few unsuccessful trips in a row here, and we're still knotted up. Outside White. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier.
timeout.
That's his first foul. Timeout called. The Bulls.
Timeout for the Bulls. On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for the T-shirts.
can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. You look at Miller, top 5 in points per game. What a scorer he is.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Rozier against Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Rozier against White. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Second team foul.
And Chicago has possession. Still without a basket in the game. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward with a steal.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Here's Bridges. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. Here's DeRozan. There's the drive. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, if the defense snaps in the pick-and-roll offense, DeRozan is too smart and too good and too skilled.
Hayward, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Levine with a screen on Rozier. Here's White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Hayward.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, BA. And when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
That's good from White. Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Craig comes in for Levine. And it's Carter in for Caruso. White hits them both. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, BA, they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Washington from outside the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside White. Carter with it from 20 feet. 2 points. That one goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to McGowan's. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's White. He played a great game against New Orleans. Here's Drummond. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, this is where Drummond does the vast majority of his work. He's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Smith against Carter. Hayward for three. Gets the three ball to go.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Hayward against DeRozan. Six on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Carter from outside. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Nick Richards, Smith out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's McGowan's in at the 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Carter. 5 points in the game.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Williams, a screen on Smith. LaVine against Smith. LaVine passes to Craig. And he lobs it up top. It's picked off. Smith inside. He's covered by LaVine. Nice D from LaVine. Craig up top. 15 in his last outing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Drummond. And it's White in for Carter. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Smith. Here's Vucevic. He's scoreless. Outside White. That three's off the mark. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Miller, the pass to Rozier. Up top, Bridges. And that's good for 2. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
And discussing the game of Terry Rozier, Doris, what's something that impresses you about him?
Probably B.A., his confidence in his game. He's so aggressive and opportunistic on the offensive end. Sometimes you've got to find guys who put the ball in the basket, period, and that's Terry Rozier.
Here's Miller. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Levine feeling it out a bit. White for 3. Fires in the triple. White's got 5 now.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Some changes for Chicago. DeRozan is checked in for Williams, and it's Caruso in for Craig. The Hornets making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. White against Smith. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And it's time now to look at who in this rookie class shot the best field goal percentage over the last month. You look at Miller, he is consistent. 4th highest shooting percentage in the NBA.
I mean, he's shooting like a seasoned player right now. It has to be exciting for the coaching staff to see him excelling like this.
Craig is checked in for Levine. Pass to White. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's the floater. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Hayward. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Smith against White. Back to Bridges. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayward. On target from about 13 feet. Hayward's got 5.
Well, remember, the comfort zone that Gordon Hayward possesses when he's in the mid-range, there's an ease and a confidence about what he does.
Now here's White. He's got 5. DeRozan outside. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Bridges, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Hayward. And it's Chicago with a board. Craig's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
This is why you want the ball in DeRozan's hands. He can make a play for himself or right there for his teammate.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Hayward with a steal. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The official.
The previous play is under review.
It's going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Bulls. They lead by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So we just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
In that game against the Spurs, if you go by the rankings, the teams look even. But to be honest, I don't think that tells the whole story, Shaq. I mean, I'm curious to see how it goes.
What part of the story doesn't it tell? Lay it on the line, brother. Lay it on the line, Kenny.
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
I have a question for them, Kenneth. Are they scared of the paint? Right now, they're playing like the key is a forbidden zone. Come on.
You know what? You know what we should call that, Shaq? Paintophobia.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, it's been quite a game for Gordon Hayward.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Caruso in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Bridges. Count the basket and the foul! DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
What a take by Miles Bridges. Those are tough points earned. Nicely done.
Miles Bridges at the line for 1.
Here's LaVine, still without a bucket. Pass to DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Bridges, a screen on White. Here's Hayward. He's covered by LaVine. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
It's going to take more than that to impede the progress of Miles Bridges. So adept, keeping his focus on the basket when he shoots it.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Bridges.
There's so much to love about Miles Bridges. Great basketball frame, willing to clean up the glass, flat score it. There is plenty to like here.
Now here's LaVine. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. Vucevic, a screen on Hayward. LaVine against Williams. Levine passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Here's Miller. He's guarded by Caruso. Rozier outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a three-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White against Rozier. Hayward outside. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hayward's got 11 points.
Listen, this guy's a viable threat from deep range. With a lot of time put into it, Gordon Hayward has morphed into a consistent three-point threat.
Inside. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. You know, one guy who really thrives on heavy usage, Terry Rozier.
B.A., this is a guy who's more than capable of being a catalyst nightly on the offensive end of the floor. Just feels like his energy and his focus and his willingness to be assertive as a scorer has a positive impact nightly.
Here's Levine. The Hornets making their last shot. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to White. Clock at 6. To the inside. Vucevic. And the layup is good. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Rozier against White. Bridges outside. Here's Rozier. It's good.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Now here's Levine. Yet to see a basket. Pass to White. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Williams. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Out to the right wing. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Caruso. Out to Hayward. Over Vucevic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Levine against Williams. Shot by Levine, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. And how about we check the numbers for Kobe White?
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Craig comes in for Levine. And it's Carter in for Caruso. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Rozier. White hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Miller. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Miller. Count it. Good. Miller's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Craig with a screen. Here's DeRozan. It's good from the top of the key.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Smith. Still no points. Washington outside. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep.
I just love the ball boy.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. DeRozan passes to White. Drummond to screen on Hayward. White with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Drummond. Smith with the rebound. The Hornets with the lead. Pass to Miller for three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Hayward against DeRozan. Drummond to screen on Hayward. Outside Carter. Fires from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Huge three to cut it to single digits. They're hoping that energy carries into the fourth quarter here.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back after this word. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. A lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. We've got Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with Smith. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's McGowan's in at the three. Now here's Washington. Pass to Smith. The three. Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Outside Craig. Carter with it. Craig finds Levine. Now here's Drummond. Back to Levine. And he's going for the lob. Shot clock at 5. Levine down the lane. And he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, that's a tough shot. Levine showing some intensity inside.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Charlotte. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Richards with a screen. Releases. Rozier can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Pass to Levine. Now Williams. He's guarded by Washington. The three from Craig. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Craig's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Charlotte has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's McGowan's. Washington, a screen on Craig. Rozier outside. Shoots over Levine. Rozier gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Yeah, just letting his offense come naturally in pick and roll action. Terry Rozier very comfortable in this space.
And Levine, here we go. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 6-point Hornet lead.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead.
For your Chicago Bulls.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Craig. And it's White in for Carter. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Bridges comes in for Washington. Hayward, he's checked in for McGowan's. And Miller subbed in for Smith. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. White, the pass to DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. Williams defending. 6 to shoot. Caruso outside. This one for 3. Counted from distance. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hayward with it. Caruso covers. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Bridges passes to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on White.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
DeRozan outside. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Williams a screen on White. Rozier, the pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bridges against DeRozan. And that one's good.
Oh, my goodness.
As you could tell, DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
Now here's Rozier. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Hayward outside. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Bridges drains the triple. And the Hornets lead by 5.
High stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
DeRozan finds Vucevic over Williams. That one rolls around and rims out. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Chicago has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. DeRozan against Bridges. A shot from the mid-range. And it's DeRozan missing.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Vucevic, a screen on Rozier. Pass to DeRozan. And the shot goes in.
And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
Rozier against White. Williams, a screen on White. Rozier from outside. And the Hornets, another 3.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're down by 9. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Caruso. Now DeRozan. He's guarded by Bridges. They get it back. Outside for LaVine. Second shot opportunity. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Yeah, LaVine, not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Big
big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Miller taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's DeRozan missing, and so they foul intentionally.
Alex Caruso, 4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Hornets, Miller taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. From deep 3-point land, no good. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Gordon, congratulations. As you look to lead this team to sustained success, wins like this have to be encouraging.
Yeah, it felt good. It was a great team win for us. We came into this one with a lot of focus. We really guarded them. I think that allowed us to get good shots on the other end. So, they're going to be better. They're going to be able to knock down some shots they missed tonight. Good effort by us.
Offense starts on defense. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Gordon Hayward.